Are you wondering how Matic is achieving such remarkable success compared to other cryptocurrencies? Since last year in June, the Matic token has soared from a low of 31 cents to nearly $1.60 per coin, resulting in a remarkable 385% return on investment. How did they accomplish this feat? The last rally is mainly due to the completion of the zero-knowledge Ethereum virtual machine, as well as the confirmation of the public beta mainnet launch on March 27th, which allows developers to deploy Ethereum smart contracts to an infinitely scalable Layer 2 solution, and this only in the last 2 months. This breakthrough technology in the crypto space was anticipated to take years to develop, combining the scalability advantages of ZK proofs with compatibility with the Ethereum virtual machine. However, Polygon was able to build it, and that's just the beginning. Let's dive deeper into what Polygon is all about. Explore why its scaling solutions are gaining so much attention. Discover the latest partnerships and news driving up the price, and take a closer look at what the future holds. Polygon is a Layer 2 blockchain with a primary focus on scaling the Layer 1 Ethereum blockchain, which is slower and more expensive to adopt. Founded in 2017 by Anurag Arjun, Gianni Kannani, and Sandeep Nailwal, Mihailo Bjelic later joined as co-founder in 2021. The network was created by Polygon Technology, a software company based in India, and the development is overseen by the Polygon Foundation. The main net was launched in June 2020, and after 2 years of development, the team started to deploy several upgrades last year. The main goal of Polygon is to assist Ethereum in scaling by linking Ethereum-compatible blockchain networks, integrating scalable solutions, and supporting a multi-chain Ethereum ecosystem. Even during bear markets, the founders and team have consistently delivered upgrades and progress since day one, which is commendable. The team comprises experts in various fields, such as the current president and CEO Ryan Wyatt, who was previously the head of YouTube before joining Polygon Studio. Jennifer Katula, former global head of platform marketing for Meta for 11 years, now leads Polygon's marketing initiatives. The project has numerous large investors, including Binance Labs and Coinbase Ventures, to name a few of the most well-known. Additionally, significant investors and influential public figures such as Mark Cuban are invested in the project and have expressed their support several times in the past. Polygon's scaling solutions are one of the reasons why it's attracting so much attention. The team has implemented several solutions to help Ethereum scale and improve its transaction throughput. Maiden, for example, was launched in November 2021 and has its own virtual machine that is compatible with Ethereum. It relies on zero-knowledge technology to roll up thousands of Layer 2 transactions into a single Ethereum transaction, increasing throughput and reducing transaction fees. Polygon Zero, which is set to launch in March, separates itself from other ZK scaling solutions with its groundbreaking prover system that generates ZK proofs faster than any other existing technology. This allows for a more horizontal and decentralized zero-knowledge proofs layer, which will deliver higher performance. Additionally, Polygon has Plasma, which is a fully functional scaling solution that allows chains to be built within chains. Polygon Edge scaling solution is another framework that enables enterprises to build Ethereum-compatible network blockchains. Hermes is an open-source ZK rollup optimized for secure, low-cost, and usable token transfers. And Polygon SuperNets are dedicated, scalable blockchains that aim to ignite mass adoption of Polygon and Web3. Finally, Polygon ID is a self-sovereign identity solution powered by ZK cryptography that brings huge potential for decentralized autonomous organization governance. All of these solutions demonstrate Polygon's commitment to improving the scalability and adoption of Ethereum-compatible blockchains. The past few months have been a whirlwind for Polygon, with so many developments and partnerships to keep track of. What's clear is that Polygon is quickly becoming the go-to Layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, surpassing its competitors. Take, for example, the recent partnership between Polygon and Meta, which will see the creation of an NFT platform for Instagram and Facebook. Polygon was chosen for its carbon-neutral footprint and high scalability, and this partnership will expose Polygon's blockchain ecosystem to Meta's massive 2.9 billion user base. But that's not all. Polygon has also teamed up with Stripe, a payment processing software provider for e-commerce websites and mobile applications. With Stripe, Businesses using the platform can now enjoy fast, low-cost, and eco-conscious transactions on the Ethereum blockchain. Meanwhile, Circle has integrated Polygon into its USDC multi-chain authorized distributor program, making it the first scaling network supported by Coinbase for transferring crypto assets. Even former US President Donald Trump has gotten in on the action, with his Polygon NFT trading cards surging in price and trading activity once again. In fact, the NFTs hit a new all-time high floor price of $1,000 on Sunday, with over $2.4 million worth of trades taking place in February alone. And in a bid to ride the NFT wave, Polygon has minted a whopping 1 million Super Bowl NFTs, making them the fourth largest in terms of NFT volume at $3.37 million. It's not just about NFTs, though. Polygon has also teamed up with MasterCard to launch a Web3 musical artist accelerator program, designed to help emerging artists learn about NFTs and establish an engaged community. The program will culminate in a live-streamed artist showcase later in the year. Plus, National Geographic has launched its first NFT collection, GM, Daybreak Around the World, featuring photos of daybreak taken by 16 photographers from around the world. These developments and partnerships demonstrate just how quickly Polygon's adoption is increasing, and it's sure to have a long-term impact on the value of the token. So keep your eyes peeled for more exciting updates from this rapidly expanding ecosystem. Matic is a force to be reckoned with in the world of cryptocurrency. As the token that powers the Polygon ecosystem, it's making waves with its unique features and capabilities. This ERC20 token is not just limited to the Ethereum blockchain. It has its own blockchain as well. With a 5% inflation rate and a maximum supply of 10 billion tokens, Matic's circulating supply is currently at a staggering 87%, with the remaining tokens expected to be released gradually over the coming months and years. What sets Matic apart from other tokens is its burn mechanism, which ensures that it will never reach its maximum supply. This mechanism is manually activated every time a user pays for a transaction, and tokens are burned once it accumulates to a certain level. In exchange for burning their tokens, users receive a reward, making it a win-win situation for everyone. In fact, the burn mechanism has already led to the destruction of almost 8 million tokens, worth over $10 million. If we have a look at the supply chart, as mentioned 6 months ago, Matic's supply increased significantly. Afterwards, the released supply decreased drastically, decreasing also the possible sell pressure. Exactly like we predicted, this was positive, because the lower released supply, combined with the burn mechanism and the increasing demand, increased its value much higher. The Matic token is trading 62% higher compared to last time we covered it, and its market cap is at around $11 billion. So what will happen next? As you might know, Bitcoin is trading at a very important key level this week, and we are likely going to have some interesting price action, which will then influence Matic and the whole market. If you're a Matic holder looking to stake your tokens, there are decentralized exchanges and service providers that allow you to do so without a 21-day lockup period. Platforms like Strater and Lido offer liquid staking, and in exchange for your Matic tokens, you receive X-Matic, a secondary Matic token, which you can swap back for the main Matic token and sell whenever you choose. When it comes to innovation in the cryptocurrency space, the Polygon network and its Matic token are definitely on the cutting edge. With a thriving ecosystem of thousands of decentralized applications being built on its blockchain, the Polygon network is quickly becoming a go-to destination for developers and investors alike. And at the heart of it all is the Matic token, which powers the network and plays a key role in enabling smart contract execution. As more and more dApps are launched on the Polygon network, the demand for Matic is only going to increase. This, in turn, could lead to a surge in the token's price, as more investors flock to it in search of growth potential. However, as with any cryptocurrency, there are risks to consider. The market and Bitcoin's volatility could have an impact on Matic's short-term performance, and it's important for investors to keep this in mind. Overall, the Polygon network and its Matic token represent an exciting development in the world of cryptocurrency, and one that is worth watching closely. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and you want me to make similar videos. Also be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on the latest news and analysis. Thanks for watching. See you next time.